Hey guys, we have a Season 13 amateur bracket game getting started here for the top 16. It's going to be Biggs playing Unicorn against Action Johnny playing Crab. I want to check out the deck lists really quick before we get started here, just to see what's going on. Ooh, wow. So they're both running Lion Splash, actually. The Unicorn deck is splashing 2 Legion of 1, 3 hand-to-hand, and 3 Ready for Battle. The Crab deck is 3 True Strike Kenjutsu and 3 Ageless Crone, as well as 2 Ready for Battle. Interesting. A couple of Defend Your Honors in the Crab deck. Ooh, one way the Unicorn, that's pretty spicy. Two Defend Your Honors in both decks, actually. Rebuild and Charge, going to be the restricted list cards. Let's see, anything else interesting? We have, so 1 Jade Tetsubo, 1 Wicked Tetsubo, and 2 Pragmatism in the Crab deck. Those are some interesting attachments there. It looks like we're getting started, though. Let me post the stream link. Looks like the bot hasn't done that yet. Should probably check the provinces here as well. So Crab is running Illustrious Forge. I've been hearing that that is pretty good in Crab decks, so we'll see what he can find off of that. Midnight Revels under Stronghold, okay. Other than that, looks pretty normal, I think. Unicorn deck is on Pilgrimage, that's interesting. Meditations upholding Border Fortress, and then also Revels under the box. We see a Hida Yakamo played here. This Unicorn Stronghold is 11 honor, so his ability will be turned on from the start, assuming both players bid 5, which I imagine we'll see. Unicorn player is going to play Shahai. So this is actually pretty good, I think, because you can covert him on your military attack, so he doesn't get use out of that ability. We'll see if he does decide to do that. We also have Karada District turn 1, which is very strong, I think. This is... okay, so it's 10 attachments in the Unicorn deck, 2 each of Cloud, Katana, Force of the River, Invocation, and Talisman. It does prevent him from playing a Talisman unless he plays it onto the Crab character, which I imagine is what he would do in this situation. Doesn't do anything about Cloud, obviously, so it'll really just be for like Katanas and maybe Invocation of Ash. We'll see. Unicorn does have Cloud for Yakamo, so he could save that to play during the conflicts to sort of throw off the Crab math here. And we are going to see Military Earth that is at Border Fortress. Okay. What does Border Fortress actually do here? You have Revels under your Stronghold, so it's really just reveal one of your opponent's provinces, I guess. I feel like I don't like Border Fortress. It was kind of neat when people were doing like you flip your own rally during a conflict with it, but I still don't think it was very good, and when you don't even have rally under your stronghold, it's pretty much just for scouting. Ooh, it's gonna hit Illustrious Forge though. That is actually potentially good here. It's gonna pop that early, and all he finds off of that is an Ornate Fan. That's a little bit unfortunate. Definitely some stronger attachments than that in the deck, but at least he finds something, I guess. The Unicorn player can now attack that Illustrious Forge until it breaks, though, since that is where the Karada District is. If he had Rally under his stronghold, he could use Border Fortress to switch this so that Yakama would bow, but that would use up your Rally, so I don't know if you would do that. Yeah, like I think honestly it's just better to run a different air province like Manicured or Fertile Fields just to get extra resources. But flipping the Illustrious Forge is like okay, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Interesting. So because that was an unopposed conflict, he lost the honor before the resolution. So that means he ends up getting bowed. It's a little bit unfortunate. That is something to watch out for, though. The one honor from unopposed happens before characters go home and bow, so that can mess you up there. We're going to see a void attack here at the forge. It's one-off breaking because of the holding. Yeah, definitely good to know. And there's a Wayfinder to go for the break here. I feel like you can probably just let this break, honestly. It lets him start putting attachments on Shahai, but she only has 2 fate, so I feel like it's not really a huge deal. I don't think you really need the Karada that much here. And even if you do need it, you can always just rebuild it, right? Like you trade breaks here, and he spent a card. Plus you got the Earth Ring, so you're up 3 cards now. I think this is just fine. We do see the pass there. And like now the Unicorn player is going to have to attack your other provinces, all of which still do something. So we'll see if there's a conflict character here. It would have to be an Ageless Crone since he's already used his military attack. Crone with 1 fate seems fine, just to get the ring effect. Yep, we do see a Crone. No fate, actually. Okay. Yeah, it is Lion Splash. No Fate is actually better, I think, now that I'm looking at the provinces because of meditations. Like, there's a 1 in 3 you hit meditations, and if you put a Fate on it and that happens, then you're sad. Whereas if you don't put a Fate on it and it doesn't happen, then it's kind of just fine. He's going to find Pilgrimage, though. That was the one that he didn't want to find there. Going for the Fire Ring. I don't think you go Water, because Unicorn has 0 Fate, so there's no way to do another conflict anyway. So there's not really any point in going Water. Fire is fine. Air is also... Actually, air is probably not good because you don't want to go up too much on her or can't use your ability. Unless you have, like... No, he's not running Assassinate. Spreading the Darkness could work, though. So, Iron Mine actually saves the Ageless Crown. Interesting. I wonder what province that was on. Okay, so... What do we have here? Border Rider 1 Fate. Satoshi 2 Fate. Passes. Okay, so you have a good opportunity to use Satoshi now, which he's going to go ahead and do. Finds another Satoshi. He does hit a Keeper Initiate. That's good. He's already seen Karada, so I guess it's just the other Satoshis, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, the Palace also. The funny thing was, last turn, the Unicorn player could have chosen not to favorable ground into that conflict and lose the 1 honor. That way, Yakama would be turned off going into this turn. But I guess Crab has ways to lose honor. He has Bonsai, he has Spreading the Darkness, even Kuni Lab, if it shows up. So just decided to keep that honor. So the first attack is going to be Water and coverting Yakamo. That seems pretty good. One spreading, 1 Bonsai. That's correct. So this is kind of awkward now because you just have these 2 political characters to defend with, which is not really what you want. Plus, you won't be able to get the Water Ring since Unicorn's going to take it here. And potential charge means that you probably won't even be able to win if you defend. Depending on what he has. He only has 2 Fate. Yeah, so you might just have to spend a save to keep Yakamo and just not get any use out of him this turn. We do see a charge. It was no defense. Oh wait, he has Ready for Battle. That would be pretty sick here. 2 ready for battles in the deck. Probably just going to let this Manicured Garden break. Nergui Sensum Shahai, that's pretty big brain. Now you get her covert again. You could play a conflict character now to prevent him from breaking. Yep, we see a skirmisher. Bonsai. Okay, so I mean, if you have a bonsai or a spreading the darkness, you can play that here. Or you could just let this go. Letting this go is not too bad, I think. Actually, what would be really nice here is if you have a Way of the Crab, you could play that. That would be pretty sick. Because he put both of the bonsais on their GUI, so Way of the Crab, he would have like no good options here. That would actually be really good. Nope, it's going to be a bonsai. Defend Your Honor could stop this. 2 to 6. Nope, gonna let it resolve. And another charge. Okay, well, trading the bonsai for that extra charge is pretty decent, I think. Like, that's 2 charges that he spent now. Shono does mean he'll get an honor back, but you don't care about that. Like, that just helps keep Yakamo turned on. So that's fine. I really wanted to see the Way of the Crab in that one action window, though. It's unfortunate that he didn't have it, or decided not to play it. I think that would have been pretty sick. I guess it wouldn't have mattered, though, because he had the other charge. Like, he would have just sacrificed Nergui and then charged. But it would have made him waste that bonsai, which would be nice. Border Rider gets readied. No ready for battle, unfortunately, either. It looks like 12 cards in hand. I kind of have to wonder what he has. Maybe he was using bonsai to draw the Defend Your Honor. Yeah, I mean, potentially, but yeah, I guess Defend Your Honor on Way of the Crab would be... Well, no, you couldn't Defend Your Honor Way of the Crab because your character would be dead. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Oh well. So, it looks like Political Earth here. I'm a little bit surprised, actually, that he's not trying to go for a Void to kill the Shahai. Not to mention he's going at Pilgrimage, so if Unicorn just defends, then he won't get the ring effect, unless... Let's see, what could he have? Invocation of Ash. And all of the events are going to cost 1 now. He could, like, play Jade Tetsubo on Satoshi. And then just take the fate anyway. Like, I'm curious why he was... You're not going to get the ring effect at Pilgrimage if he defends, so why not just take the fate off the air ring unless he really wants to deny Unicorn the Earth ring? That's like the only reason, I think. I don't know, it seems a little bit weird. So 2 conflicts left for Unicorn still, only 1 character though. So he'll need a conflict character. We've seen just a Wayfinder so far. So still quite a few of those left. He already spent a lot of military buffs in that first conflict, so it would be a little bit tragic if he had anything left. Fortunately, he's going to find Upholding Authority here, though. I think the crab player is... Ooh, Fight On. That's pretty sick. So actually, Shameful Display would have been better, knowing that he has the Fight On. And he's not going to bow either, which means that he'll be able to defend... Well, he basically won't get to do a political conflict because he'll just be able to defend it. So if he was going to do 2 conflicts, he should have probably done the political first, knowing that, because then he would still bow if he fight on. But it could be that he's just not going to do another conflict after this. We do see a Force of the River, though. That's going to be a +3. But the Crab Stronghold will be able to cancel that out. So he'll need something else here. Yeah, that would be pretty unfortunate. You know, actually, I think that would be fine because, like, he breaks Upholding Authority if he does that. So then you get to discard whatever you want. That does put him on the Stronghold, but I think it's manageable, probably. Oh, plus Defend Your Honor, actually. If he has that, he could just cancel it. We see a pass. So that is going to be it. And that means Crab will keep the favor as well, which is always nice. Let's see if he has a save. Oh wait, he still has a conflict left? Wow, I actually didn't realize that. I thought he had used both of his conflicts already. Okay, this is even better now. He gets to go Void at Pilgrimage. This is a little bit sad, though, if he has... Okay, he has Talisman, so it just didn't matter. It's unfortunate that you don't have Karada now. Rebuilding it would take an action. A little bit weird that he puts it on Shahai. I feel like I would put it on Satoshi. Let's see where he moves this. Upholding Authority. Okay. Like, that's fine, right? You still get the Void Ring. I think putting the Talisman on Shahai was like a big mistake, actually, because she's still going to get voided here, right? I don't think he can stop that. If he just puts it on Satoshi, then Crab can't even play his Talisman. Oh, right, no, he can, I think. But either way, it lasts like 3 turns, which is better. Discards 1 copy of Rebuild, still has the Reprieve there. He did have the Defend Your Honor, so I would have considered just playing both of my saves before the end of the conflict there, just so he couldn't discard either of them. But decided not to do that. Why did he discard? Oh, no, that's right. And no conflict characters. There's the Reprieve. So Shahai dying is going to be pretty big here. Crab is still behind 1 break. Why not get rid of that card? Well, getting rid of a save means that he's going to just try and wait for Yakumo to die, I guess. Ooh, but there's the duplicate. Yeah, getting rid of the True Strike Kenjutsu might have been better, since it's 2 cards. Getting rid of the Rebuild, though, meant that he had to spend his last fate on Reprieve, and then if he didn't get the duplicate, he would have had to find another save this turn, but that's actually pretty likely. Shrewd Yasuki here, not going to do a whole lot unless he finds another Rebuild. Or Satoshi could find the Palace, I guess. It's like a 1 in 3 now, or no, 1 in 2 if he uses it. So a lot of unicorn characters here. That makes the Unleash the Djinn pretty scary on your stronghold, unless you have the Talisman. But he still hasn't broken Upholding Authority, so... Oh, for some reason I thought he broke Upholding Authority. I had it in my mind that Unicorn was on the stronghold already, but I forgot that Fight On meant that he didn't break that. Going back at Pilgrimage again, the alternative here would be Meditations, so that makes sense. This is the same situation, though, where unless he loses some honor here, well, he's going for the air ring, too, so he is going to bow. But, okay, spreading the darkness. So now, I mean, I think he is still going to bow because of the ring effect. He can choose not to resolve the ring, but then what was the point of going air? I guess did it have fate? Yeah, it had 2 fate, okay. So yeah, you could actually choose not to resolve the ring effect. Yeah, he did do that, so he's not going to bow now, which is nice. So a little bit unfortunate that that was the ring that had fate on it, but oh well. Still no keeper initiates for Unicorn. But I guess he thinks fire is just the best ring here. I feel like if you do this, Crab is just gonna get to attack your stronghold. Okay, he is defending, so he doesn't lose the honor. This is interesting. We see a rebuild. I think you should have played that before the conflict. Yeah, because defend your honor is just going to happen now. Ooh, he gives him 2 honor as well. So that is going to turn off Yakamo. Yeah, so you could have just played that before the conflict. Maybe he wanted him to play Defend Your Honor, though. Shinjo Ambusher here, that's really strong. Going to prevent the Upholding Authority from triggering. And that's just going to be it. Interesting. Chooses to discard the face down card. I guess you've already seen 2 keeper initiates and a few of the big holdings, so that's probably fine. So what is Crab going to do now? Looks like it's going to be political water. Rebels will be able to bow one of these characters. Okay, yeah. I don't think it really mattered. I would have probably actually bowed Satoshi, right? Because they both have 4 skill here, but Satoshi has more potential with like court games. And you want to put more attachments on him anyway because he has more fate. I don't know. I'm actually not sure how Unicorn's going to defend this, really. Okay, Talisman. Yeah, that works. And the last face down province is Meditations as well. Yeah. So yeah, probably should have played that rebuild outside of the conflict. Definitely a mistake there. I really don't know why he did that, honestly. Like, I think it was just a mistake. So there's the talisman. So the other problem that this presents is that wait, what? Okay, I guess he's saving it for when he's breaking. We do see a watch commander, so now he'll move it, I guess. Reading, it won't let you use the effect again. What will it? I think he'll still have to manual that. Can take it to hand and replay it. Yeah, that would work. Oh, I spelled hand wrong. Oh well. Satoshi, okay. There's the talisman. He should have just used it the first time, honestly. Like, you want to go to meditations anyway, right? To take the fate off of Yakamo. That forces him to have the save. Yeah, I don't know. We do get the Keeper Initiates. So he should be able to defend here. Probably should have played that Watch Commander before the conflict also. Just so that playing the Talisman costs him an extra honor. Like, you're gonna play it on Satoshi anyway, right? I think it was correct to bow Satoshi with the Midnight Revels, because that way, if he puts an attachment on Yakamo, then you just meditations him. Um, Void seems probably incorrect here. Like, if you can pick one of these rings, I feel like you go Earth. But I guess Void is okay. Like, if you win, you void the Shuryusuki. He's probably not going to win either way, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, like, I think this is an easy just defend with the Yusuke here. So we saw a fine katana and a mountain there. I think the unicorn player will be happy to just let him play the mountain and then pass his second attack here. He only has one fate, so like even if you have a conflict character, you just don't do anything. And then the mountain got wasted. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused on the mountain there. Because like all he could do is play a conflict character and attack, which you could have just saved the katana and put it on the Keeper Initiate instead. I don't know. I feel like that mountain was probably not what you want to do there. He did have the reprieve though. Yeah, all the glory. So, Crisis Breaker, that's always a good card in this matchup. Cooney Lab is actually very good on this board as well. Very large board for that. Unfortunately, Unicorn is going to be first player, which is a little bit scary with 4 Fate here. Like, if he attacks your stronghold... Actually, if you have a Talisman, I think you just actually don't have to worry. What does hand-to-hand do? It's only participating characters, right? Let me double check that. Yeah, choose a participating character. So if you just don't defend with Satoshi or Crisis Breaker and put the Talisman on them, you can just move to Shameful, and then you have a lot of guys and you can just break the stronghold. So Unicorn will definitely have to watch out for that. Interestingly, this character would have been nice to have last turn instead of this turn. It's not really going to do anything with 4 broken provinces, but at least dishonoring it doesn't do anything, I guess. So find Katana. Yeah, so he has to think if he wants to go all in here. Because, like, Action Johnny... Oh, wait, he's not running Unicorn Splash. What am I thinking? He doesn't have Talisman in his deck. I guess I just assumed that that was a crab card. It is still going to be kind of tough for him to break, though, with all of these crab characters hanging around. Plus, you can bow Shono with Rebels. Seems good. Yeah, if he does have the Cavalry Reserves and the Unleash the Djinn, that is going to hurt. The upside is, for Crab, he already has 1 Watch Commander in play. If he actually just plays 1 more Watch Commander as his first action, he won't be able to do that, because Djinn costs 3 honor. So with 2 Watch Commanders, it would be 2 honor for the Cav Reserves, and then you're at 4. You can't spend 5 on a Djinn. And even with 1 Watch Commander, like, he can play exactly those 2 cards. But that would cost all of his honor. Plus, you still have, like, True Strike Kenjutsus that you can play on Yakamo and duel these Battle Maiden recruits that are going to be 3/3s with 0 base. Hold on, does Djinn set the base skill? No, it sets the total skill. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, you can, like, if he plays Unleash on the Battle Maiden recruits, you can still duel them for free with Yakamo and just bow them, which is pretty sick. Ooh, there's the rebuild on the Karada district. Strong. So yeah, now he just doesn't have to worry, right? What you could have actually done there is you can try to bait him into going all in on your stronghold, and then you play rebuild during the conflict, just don't defend so he can't defend your honor. And then you just steal Talisman and move to not your stronghold. Like, that would have been a really good bait there. I don't know if the Unicorn player would have fell for it, of course, but So Cav Reserves is military only, so you can just attack political as Crab, and then he can't play that. Yeah, attacks Shameful Display because he doesn't want Shono to get bowed. And with the Talisman, you could just, like, bow Shono and then move to Shameful anyway, so probably better just attacking here. We do see a defense. Defending with Yakamo is good because you can Crisis Breaker him later. If he does bow here, since they are tight on honor. Satoshi is good as well. I like putting the Watch Commander in there just so that he has to... Well, you can honor Satoshi for one thing with Shameful, and then that also just forces him to spend honor if he wants to play any cards here. Uni should have run Chasing. Yeah, I don't know. How does that card work again? I forget. Okay, yeah, so you can move to the Stronghold. So, like, you attack Stronghold, he Talismans, and then you chasing the Sun back to Stronghold. That would be pretty sick. We see Hand to Hand to discard Talisman of the Sun. Seems good. And then obviously you just... Well, yeah, there are no attachments on the Unicorn characters anyway, so you just don't resolve it again. Ooh, Defend Your Honor. That's going to be just an auto win. They just both bid 1. So good cancel there. He still has 2 hand-to-hands in the deck, though. Would not be surprised if he has another one. Still a good cancel, though, even if he does have another one. Mountain does not fall. Okay. Only downside to that... Wait, he has less honor than you now because he played a card. Wait. Oh, no, it's, well, you are less honorable. Whoops, I had it backwards. I was going to say, though, I think he should have played the Mountain on Satoshi just because he has the Crisis Breaker. I guess that's only if your opponent has more skill. So maybe not. Oh, he just Favorable Grounds home. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so he probably just breaks Stronghold here, right? Like, Unicorn has 5 honor, so he can't reserve into Jin on the defense. So you just go all in political. I think you do go political, just so he can't Cav Reserves. I guess he could still Captive Audience, but that costs him 2 honor. Plus he has to spend it, so like... yeah, I think you just go political, honestly. The nice thing is Unicorn only has a political conflict left. Ooh, Skirmisher, okay. So now you go military. Selecting all the characters. Gonna go military Earth. So he can bow Yakamo, I guess. But oh well, you still have like 20 characters. Yeah, I mean, the Battle Maiden Recruit won't do anything unless you play a Djinn, but currently that would probably be helping Crab more than it helps Unicorn. This lets him play Legion of One, okay. But that's definitely not going to be enough. Plus it costs him an honor. So now he can have reserves, I guess. What does he bring in with that? Nergui is pretty sick, I think. Challenge on the fields. I mean, Satoshi has like 20 force here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 6. You literally just bid 1. He has 3 honor. What's he gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it, I think. Yep. Oh, no cow reserves. That's unfortunate. Not sure if it would have made a difference there, but definitely unfortunate. It could have. We would have had to see if he had it. No clouds either was pretty lucky, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it. So Action Johnny wins the game. Congratulations to him. He will move on to the top 8. And we'll have to see who he gets to play against next. Seems like a lot of unicorns in the amateur bracket this season. Guess they're getting popular now. But yeah, that's gonna do it here. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next game.